So please subscribe, like, and share this video. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are you? Fine. How are you guys? I'm fine. My name is Mr. Akshay, and welcome to my channel, Professor in Suit. So till now we have done grade 11 general EOT. So we have done three parts till now. So let's go ahead and fourth part. We'll finish the end section. So we missed out this question. So let's do this question as well. Let me make this small and put it over here. Okay. So instead of doing this, I'll do one thing. I'll just write it down again. So what was this? The area was half A. What was it? 8.1 times N, that is 5 times S, 11.76. And the answer was 238.1. Okay. Now let's go to the next question. In the same way, we need to find the area of this polygon. Now, while doing this area of this polygon, the first thing you need to know, like, which figure is this? Is it a rectangle? Is it a triangle? What is it? Or is it a polygon? Because every area it defines with another formula. Okay, like for triangle, this was the area. For polygon, this the area. Polygon means a figure with many sides, like five sides, six sides. So we'll use that form, that area. Okay, this one. So this is also the same kind of figure. So we'll use the same formula for this also. What does that area formula? A is what? Half times A times N times S. Now what is A? A is the hypothesis. That is this one. So they have given you A. What is A? 6. The one which is 90 in the middle. So A they know. What about N? N, I know. How many sides are there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 sides. So N also we know. So A, we know it to be 6. N is also number of sides, that is 6. Only thing we don't know is S. S is this length. Okay. Now how do you find? Same tarika. First step, what we will do is find the central angle. Now what's the central angle? This is the central angle. How do you find the central angle? 360 divided by number of sides. Now how much is the number of sides? This is called central angle. 6. So 360 divided by 6, that's what we get it to be 60 degree. So that's the 60 degree. Same this triangle, I'll draw it over here. So this entire thing is 60 degree. So tell me how much will be half? 30 degree. This is 30 degree, this is 90, this is 6. We need to find this S. If this is S, how much will be this? Half of it. So it will be what? S over 2. Now use the trigonometry. Which trigonometry should you use? Should I use sine? Should I use cosine? Should I use tan? Which one? It all depends upon what is given. Now check. This is the angle. What you know? You know the opposite and you know the adjacent. Okay. You don't know the hypotenuse. So check for which formula do you have opposite and adjacent. Remember I taught you so ka toa. You have to remember this trick. So ka toa. Now so means sine. That's opposite and hypotenuse. So sine, whenever you have opposite hypotenuse, you'll use sine. Ka, that is cosine. So adjacent and hypotenuse ka. And toa, that's tan. And when you will use tan, when you have opposite and adjacent. What do you have opposite and adjacent? So what we will use? Tan. Okay. So we'll use tan 30 is what? Opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent. What is opposite? S over 2 over adjacent. What's adjacent? 6, and that's tan 30. Straight away put in the calculator, do shift solve. That's our favorite thing to do. So what we do, you can solve it, but as you have calculator and this is like a faster way to do it, you can do it in this way. And 30 is equal to over alpha x. Again you will do over 2 and down you have 6. Okay. We'll do shift solve equal. So what you get, x is what? 6.928. Okay, so that's 6.93. So that's your s. So how much is the s? 6.928. That's 6.93. Okay, so that's your s. So once you get s, put it back in your area. Okay, what's your area formula? A is what? Half times a times n times s. So that's half times a. What's a? 6 times n, also 6. What's s? 6.93. Now put this all in the calculator. What do you get it? So let's put half. That's 1 over 2 times 6 times 6 times 6.93. Okay. So what do you get? What's the answer? 124.74. Now as we want nearest tenth, we don't want this 4, so this 4 will get round off. And as it is less than 5, so 7 will remain as it is. It will not become 8. Okay. So your answer will be 124.7. So your area will be 124.7 square feet. Okay. That's the area. So that's how you find it. Hope you learned this thing. Let's go to the next question. Now this polygon's area finish. Now let's go to the new section part, which is called diameter of a circle, like something related with circle. Now what you will do when you have something related with circle? Okay, when you have something related with circle, let's do, what's the area for the circle? What's the rule for the circle? Let's check another. So when you have a circle like this and you have a radius, what's the area for a circle? What's the rule? Kanun, A is equal pi r square. That's it. We need to find the diameter of a circle with area given as 196 pi. So area they have given 196 pi. 196 pi equal pi r square. Solve it. You can solve it easily. So pi gets cancelled. R square you get it as 196. So r will be what? Root of 196. You could have done shift solve also, but like I'm bored doing shift solve. Let's for time being do this one question manually. Find root of 196. I think it should be 14. So root of 196, but always verify your answer. Yes, 14. So what's that? So your radius is 14. So if the radius is 14, what will be the diameter? Because they want diameter. Okay, don't stop. Read the question properly. So what's the diameter? Double of radius. That's 28. So what will be the radius? Diameter 28 yards. Easy. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Uh, 25. Okay. So that has to be 50. Okay. Find the area of the shaded sector. Now here, area of a circle finish. Now we need to find area of a shaded sector. So that sector which is yellow, we need to find the area of this. Now it's very easy. As you know, if the area of the full circle has pi r square, is what's the formula? Pi r square. Now area of sector is what? It's a part of a circle. It's a part of a circle. It's not the entire circle. And that part depends upon the angle, right? So how will you find this area? So the rule will be, it will be same. Pi r square will be there, but times theta over 360. Okay, that's it. Why we do times theta over 660? Because we find a small sector of that whole area, and that sector depends upon the angle, right? If the angle is small, this is the area. If the angle is big, this is the area. If angle is more big, this is the area. So it all depends upon that angle, you see. So the angle also comes in picture. So what's the formula? Theta over 360 times pi r square. It's a straightforward formula. What's theta? The angle, that's 51. 360 times pi r square. What is r2 square? That's it. Put in the calculator and get the answer and round to the nearest tenth. So where's your calculator? So what we do, 51 over 360 times pi. Now where is pi? Shift down here. Pi. Again do times and you can put bracket 2 square. 2 square is usually 4, but it's okay, that's fine. So what's the answer? 1.78. 1.78. But what we want nearest tenth. We want nearest tenth. So after point only one number. So we can round off this 8. We'll cancel it off. As this 8 is more than 5, it will become, the area will be 1.8 square meter. Okay. The next question is also the same. We'll not use it again. In place of this 51, you'll have 130, and in place of radius, it's 18. Okay. So I'll prefer pause this video, try this question, and then on it again. Okay. Let's do the next question, 15th. Now we need to find a 15th also the same. Okay. It's not much of a difference. It's the same. You put 243, 12.5 as the radius. Everything is straightforward. Okay. So I don't want to waste time doing it. I want you to practice. Good. We got some practice questions. So pause the video. Do 15th question now again. Okay. Let's go to the next part. Find the lateral and the surface area of each solid. Now, this is the area where many of the kids forget the formula. Don't worry, after we finish this UOT, I'll make a separate video which deals with all the formulas. Okay, and I'll give you a share. I'll share that PDF in that videos comment section, which you can download, which has all the formulas for this EOT for grade 11 general. Okay, so that you don't have to go in any other place apart from my channel. Okay, let's go to the next one. Find the lateral area and the surface area of each solid. Now you see lateral area and surface area is two different areas, but it's all related. First, always find the lateral area, that's your L, and using this L, you can find the surface area, that's S. Okay, and now to the nearest tenth. Okay, now before going into this, first thing you need to know is like as soon as you see the figure, you should know which kind of figure is that. Is it a prism? Is it a cone? Is it a cylinder? Is it a pyramid? And so on. Now look at the first figure. Now this figure, it's a prism. How you know the prism? Like any figure which is from the base, if it's same up, okay, if the figure is same from the base till up, okay, not coming less, not becoming more, if it's same constant, then it's called a prism. Wait, let me put it on the charge. Okay, I think the battery is low. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now here. So this first figure is a prism. Now, if it's a prism, what's the formula for prism and what's the surface area? Now for prism, the lateral area is given by L is equal to BH. Okay. What's L? Lateral area is what? BH. Now what's B? B is called the base area. Okay. So what's the lateral area? It's sorry, it's not BH, it's PH. P. Okay, so it's not B, it's P. So lateral area is L is equal PH. This is for prism. Okay, so I'll write down over here. For prism, what's the lateral area? PH. And what's the surface area? L plus 2B. Okay, L plus 2B. So L will be what? PH. Now what is this P? Okay, so P is the total perimeter down. P is the total perimeter down. Okay, so this is 12. How much will be? This will also be 12. This will be 10. So we add all of them together. That's P. So P is like perimeter. So what will be P? 12 plus 12, 24 plus 10 plus 10, 44. 44 times the height. Now what's the height? This is the height, 12. Okay, I'll prefer zoom it so that you can then focus it. So that's your h, so that's 12. You see, so that's your l. So what's your l? 44 times 12. What is 44 times 12? 528. So what's the lateral area? 528 yards square. Once you get the lateral area, find the surface area also. What's the surface area? Okay, so what's the surface area? I've given the formula over here. It's L plus 2B. So what's S? L plus 2B. Now what's this B? L, you know, that's 528 plus 2 times B. Now what's this B? Now B is, look, let me rub this thing. So what's B? B is the area. What's this B? B is the area of the base. Now what's the base? First thing, find the base. What's the base? It's a square. Oh, sorry, it's a rectangle. So how you find the area of a rectangle? You do times length times breadth. That's 12 times 10. That's it. Put it all in the calculator. You will get S. So what will be your S? So your S will be, let me put it in the calculator. So it's 528 plus 2 times 12 times 10. How much is it? 768. So what's the answer? 768 yard square. 68 yard square. Okay, so that's the surface area and that's the lateral area. Okay, so that's how you do for the prism. There's one more prism for you guys. Question number 3. Okay, I'll prefer you guys try this question. Pause this video and try this question number 3. Pause the video and try this question number 3. Okay, so let's go back to the next question. Question number 2. Now, question number 2 is not a prism. What is it? It's a cone. What is it? Cone. Now, for cone, it's a different formula for lateral. So, lateral area will be what? 2 pi r. Sorry, for cone, it's different. It's not 2 pi r h. It's pi r. Okay, before doing cone, let's do cylinder. Okay, so before doing cone, you'll get to know why I'm doing cylinder first. Okay, so let's do cylinder, this one. Okay, now for cylinder, what's the formula? Cylinder has the same formula like this one. So what's the cylinders? So for cylinder, the lateral area L is what? 2 pi r h. 2 pi r h. Let me. Okay, so it's 2 pi r h. And what's the surface area for it? L plus 2p. Same like the prism. That's why I wanted to do it now. After the prism. Because same like prism is the surface area L plus 2b. Only difference is your lateral area. Lateral area here was pH. Here it is 2 pi RH. So let's do question number 7. So what's the L? 2 pi RH. What's the R? The radius. What's the radius for here? This 12 is the entire diameter. 12 is the entire diameter. We don't want diameter. We want only the radius. How much will be the radius? Half of it, that is 6. So what will be L? 2 pi bracket 6. Height. How much is the height given? 10. Straightforward. Put it in the calculator what you get. So it's 2 pi times 6 times 10. So what you get? 120 pi, that is 376.99. And we want to the nearest tenth. So 376.99, but when you round off, it will become more, it will become more. So you will get 377. Okay, that's the L. Now what's the surface area? L plus 2b. Now L, you know. What's L? 377 plus 2b. Now what's b? B is again the same thing, base area. Now look, what is this area for the base? First of all, what is this base? The base is a circle. What is it? Circle. Now for circle, what's the area kanun? You guys know it. Just now we did in the start of this video. Pi r square. So what is the formula? Pi r square. Now what's
So
r?
please
R the radius, that
subscribe,
is 6
like,
square.
and
Okay, close the
share
bracket. That's it. Put
this
it in the
video.
calculator.
Thank you.
So what do you get? 377 plus 2 bracket pi bracket 6 bracket close square bracket close. So what's the answer? 603.19. So we want nearest tenth. So this 9 will round off and will become 2. So 603.2. So what's the surface area? 603.2. Okay, that's the answer. Understood? Easy peasy. Okay, now I want you guys to pause this video and try this question number 9 and question number 11 so that you get master in it. You understood? Okay. Let me write down over here the formula for cylinder so that I can use that section for cone. 2 pi rh and s is l plus 2b. Okay. Okay, now let's go to the next part, which is cone. Now for cone, now what's the for cone, what's the formula? I'll write down here up. Okay, now for cone, let me zoom a little bit. So cone, what's the lateral area? The lateral area is pi r l, and the surface area is l plus only b. Now you might ask, why in the prism there was 2b, and why in the cylinder there was 2b but in the cone only 1b? You can see, you see, for the prism there is two bays up and down, right? So there is 2b. In cylinder also, you see, there was 2b because there is two bays up and down. There is two circle, two bays, right? But for cone, you see, there is only one base. The down it's tapering, so it's not a base. So there should be only one b. You understand? Okay, so let's go with the formula. L is what? Pi r l. Now what is r? R is the radius, that's 5. And what's l? L is the slant height. How much is the slant height given? 14. Put it in the calculator. What do you get it? So pi bracket 5 bracket 14. You can put bracket or you can put times. It's up to you. You'll get the same answer. Don't worry. So what's the answer? 219.9. Round off this thing, it will still remain 9. 219.9. So what you get? 219.9. Okay, meter square. That's the lateral area. What about the surface area? S will be what? L plus B. L, you know, 219.9. What about B? What is B? B is the base. Now what's the base? This is the base. Now what's the base? Circle. So same circle rule will come. Pi r square. So pi r square. What's r? 5. 5 square. That's it. Put in the calculator. What do you get? So what do you get? Let's put it in the calculator. So 219 219.9 plus pi bracket 5 bracket close square. What's the answer? 298.43. Again, we want to round off. So this 3 is less than 5. So it will remain as it is. So 298.4. 298.4. That's the answer. 98.4 meter square. Understood how to do? So hope you loved this lecture. and you understand about all this formula and everything, we'll come back to the next part where we'll do the remaining one.